Hey everybody, this is David Branderhorst, and in this video we're going to be talking about why your inner circle matters. Now, before we get started, if you could go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, we would greatly appreciate it. Now, you've heard it probably said that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And while there's really no scientific way to prove or disprove if that is true or not, I think the point of it is really clear. Who we hang around matters. Who we spend our time with makes a difference. What kind of people are we associating ourselves with? Are we associating with people who are going to bring us down and cause lots of drama and problems in our life? Or are we going to associate with people who lift us up and help us to become the best versions of ourselves? Now, as we look at all this, I have a few categories of people that I want you to think about and I want you to evaluate for your own life. Do you have these types of people in your life? Are these people there? Are they there to help bring you up and lift you up and make you stronger? The first person I want you to think about is a mentor. Now, a mentor is really someone who has the wisdom and experience that you don't currently have yet, that you're still gaining, that you're still adding into your life and that you're still acquiring, but they've been there to where you want to go. They've been to the place where that you're trying to get to. And as a result, they have lots of good things that they can share with you, lots of wisdom. How should I handle this problem? How should I handle this relationship? How should I decide what I should do next about these various things? They have great insights and they will help you think. They will help calm you down. They will help you make wise decisions and help you make good choices for your life. Now, the next group of people you should have in your life is you should have someone who is a truth teller. By that, I simply mean, do you have someone in your life who's willing to look you in the eye and say, you're doing something wrong here. What you did is wrong and you need to go fix it. You need to take care of this because that's not right. Do you have someone who has that courage, who feels the confidence, who feels the right to speak into your life, to correct you when you make a mistake, when you do something that you shouldn't have done, when you said something out of frustration or out of anger? Do you have somebody that will step in and say, hey, look, man, that wasn't right. You shouldn't have done that. You need to go apologize to that person, or you need to go do it this way because that's not how it should have been done. And those are the people who are going to challenge you to get better. Those aren't always the easiest relationships, but those are the people who are honest enough with you and who ultimately care about you to the point where they don't want to see you go down and spiral into a bad place. They are going to step in front of it and they're going to say something to help you avoid that. Then the next type of person is a connector. Connectors are really there to help you meet new people, to help you connect to other people that you may not have otherwise ever met, that you may help you build bridges to groups, help you build connections to organizations and to other people who can make a big impact on your life, who could be really helpful, who can make a big difference in your life. Now, these connectors, there are people out there that are just really good at relationships. They're really good at networking. They're really good at connecting people to different groups. Like, hey, you should really talk to so-and-so because I think you two have a lot in common and you could really help each other. Those are people there that are very important that are in your life, that they are there to help you have things happen, to have opportunities come your way that otherwise may have never been possible. The next group of people I want you to consider is, do you have an encourager in your life? Do you have somebody who, hey, I'm having a bad day. Things are not going well. I'm struggling. I'm just, I'm doubting myself. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to do this. Do you have somebody that, who would just pick you up? They would just say, hey, man, you're going to do this. I believe in you. I know you can get this done. I know you have what it takes. And is always there to kind of, support you, to encourage you, to be that person who's, they're just in your corner all the time. They believe in you. They know that you can do this, and they're there to rally around you and behind you because, look, we all have those days. We all have those moments when we just don't feel it. We just are doubting ourselves and we don't feel like we have what it takes to do what we're trying to do. We need those people. We need those people in our lives to step up to the plate and pick us up and to keep us going and to keep us on our path that we need to stay on. And then the last one is just what I call companions. Companions are people who you just can hang with, people who you can just share your life with, who you can just share honestly, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm feeling, and who will just walk the game of life with you, who will walk beside you, who aren't going to judge you, who aren't going to condemn you when you're off or doing something wrong. They're just going to be there for you, and they're going to be like companions. They're going to walk the path with you. They're going to be there, and they're going to enjoy the ride with you. They're going to be there to celebrate the successes and the wins, and they're going to be there to help you and to support you in the losses. And those are people that are there just because sometimes you need people you just want to be able to hang around and just be able to hang with, and not that there's an objective or that there's an outcome you're trying to get to, but you just want to be able to spend time with those people because those people make you feel right. They make you feel good. They make you feel accepted. So I want you to think about that. Do you have these types of people in your life? Do you have one of those? Those are 5 different types of people. Do you have one of each of those in your life? If you don't, you may want to think about what you're missing. Is there one of those where you said, I really don't have a mentor in my life. I don't have somebody right now who's speaking into my life, who's encouraging me and giving me the wisdom that I need to be able to make wise choices for my life. Well, then think about that. How can you find a mentor? How can you find somebody that can fill that hole for you? And to think about those various categories as to what it is that you might be missing, because ultimately we need all of those types of people. We need all those people in our life. We need all those people to help us become the best version of ourselves that we can possibly become, and to keep us going on the journey that we've been called to for our lives. So I hope all that was helpful to you. If you have questions, as always, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.